Hi, my name is Loïc Le Meur, and last year at DLD I presented a video service, and in 1 year I changed my entire company. So Seesmic is now all about Twitter, and we got 4 million downloads of our application, which can run on your BlackBerry, on your Android phone, on your iPhone in 2 weeks, and also on the web and on desktop. So we're the only Twitter application which is on so many screens, 4 million downloads, 1 million users now. That's my computer, which just went to sleep. I wanted to just, in a few minutes, share with you where I think this is going in terms of a real-time web, and use for this the result of that vision or that experiment we've been doing. We've been shipping Twitter clients basically all year long in 2009. For those of you who use it, you know that we release like crazy. And there is one problem, I think, where this should go, is that it should reach the mainstream. We should stop only addressing the geeks and the power user. And it's very tough because the geeks are the ones, like, you know, Jeff, who are using it the most and spreading the most. But if what we've done is we've decided that to go to the next level, Twitter should, you know, go from 60 million to the 300 million users, or maybe even, like, why not, you know, 500 million or more. It needs to be extremely simple. And it's not there yet. So we thought at Seesmic that we would help. And what we've done is we created a new application called Seesmic Loop, which is behind me. And it's showing what to tweet right now, actually. As you can see in a very cool, I think at least, like a screensaver type of, you know. Podcast 4.0. Thank you, Jeff. Yeah, that's a good joke. And so the first thing it does is that it should be used without a Twitter client. So if you give this to your sister who is not a geek, or to my mother, it should work as is. And so I'm not logged in at all. That's the very first Twitter client that doesn't need you to have a Twitter username. And we're supported by Twitter, as you can see, it says powered by Twitter. We have interest. Also, the second thing is people need to find trust. And they're lost on Twitter. They don't know who to follow. It's very difficult, and Twitter is also working in that direction. They just released that a few days ago. But what we've done here is a very easy to follow directory where it opens on news, and here you can find, you know, very brands that you will recognize very easily. So New York Times, you know, CNN, and all those sources, which you can always go into this, I call it the TV mode, because it can be used with a remote control, it can be used with touch. And you can just watch Twitter. That's what we're trying to do, just watch Twitter. And just to go really fast, so this is the news. You can watch the news on Twitter. We have celebrities, so Ashton Kutcher, and you can see as you change from one user to another, that the entire app changes into the background of that user. So it feels like a game as you play with it. So it's not a power user tool, very easy to use, and also I think totally different experience to Twitter. Paris Hilton. Let's see what she writes. Here we go. You can see the pictures. You can see the pictures resolved as well. My mother doesn't know what TweetPic is, so we made it really easy. The pictures show up, and she has nothing to do to use it. Notice I'm still not logged in. I have not put my Twitter name in there. And we also have events. I just want to show you because we have obviously. In the events category, we obviously have a DLD conference, and I'm almost done, Jeff. Yes, almost done. So that's a DLD conference. We also have search, so if you want to see what people are saying about the DLD conference, if you tweet right now, it will show here, and you can also have it. You can also have it in a obviously in a mode which is this TV mode. I'm going to now log in. Notice that I've still not done that. And now that I'm logged in, obviously I can tweet from it and share with my friends. 30 seconds. Yeah, 30 seconds. Just to tell you, we also have. We think that brands are very important, and no one had ever integrated the brands the way we did in Seesmic Loop and media. So here is channels. So we're trying to have this TV metaphor. So we have channels with like the Huffington Post, for example. Which, again, you know, popular brands that you recognize, and which people like, also Red Bull and others. So it's an experiment to reach the mainstream, which we launched 2 days ago, 3 days ago, and got already 50,000 users. So we're very proud of it, and I think that's the next limit release to try and reach the mainstream and not only the geeks. That's it for me.
What?
Do you want your PowerPoint now?
How many users?
Sorry?
How many users?
50,000.
So just to interject a few thoughts here in between, I do want to just raise a point that I actually think social media is going away.